All right, when we're simplifying radicals, anytime you have a perfect square, you can just take the square root of that number, and that is your answer. So the square root of 36 is 6, because 6 times 6 is 36. These are numbers we should know, up to really 144. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, and 144 are all perfect squares, which means they are equal to a number times itself. Okay, so like for example, 49 is equal to 7 times 7. So if we were doing the square root of 49, it would be 7. The second problem, whenever we have a number outside the radical, you can't distribute. You can only multiply numbers in a radical to other numbers in a radical, and numbers outside a radical to other numbers outside a radical. But in this case, the square root of 64 is 8. And once 8 leaves the radical, now I can multiply it by 3, and we get 24. In the third one, 96, this is how you break down a radical. You do a prime factorization, which means you divide only by prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. You probably don't have to go much higher than that. And as long as the number is even, we divide by 2, because that's our only even prime number. So 2 into 96 is 48, 2 into 48 is 24, 2 into 24 is 12, 2 into 12 is 6, and 2 into 6 is 3. And now we just look at the prime numbers. The composite numbers over here really don't matter anymore. But if we look at this prime factorization, and every number can be written as a prime factorization, which means every number can be broken down to a product of primes. Any number that appears twice goes outside the radical. Number appears twice again, it goes outside the radical again. Any numbers that appear once that are prime, 2 and 3, go in the radical. And anytime you have multiple numbers outside the radical, you multiply them. Anytime you have multiple numbers inside the radical, you multiply them. So root 96 becomes 4 root 6.